This chart tracks the baseline cost of frontier AI intelligence. For months, the market standard sat at $50 for a million words. Today, OpenAI's GPT 5.6 Luna model forced a total collapse of that premium, plummeting to a $1 floor. That price cut responds to a massive shift in the coding market. SpaceXAI and Cursor just released Grok 4.5, a model designed for professional software development, priced at exactly $2 per million tokens. The era of the single all-purpose model is over. Intelligence has become a highly fractured bottom-dollar commodity, sold in tiers based on the specific complexity of the task. This grid represents the current output of professional networks. Data from Pangram shows nearly 40% of long-form LinkedIn posts are fully AI-generated. As synthetic content becomes cheaper, the digital markers we use to signal human authenticity are being flooded out. Because AI text is now ubiquitous and effectively free, the utility of these models has moved past simple drafting. The age of using AI just to write an email or social post has effectively ended. We are seeing a pivot toward ChatGPT work. This is an autonomous system that doesn't just respond to a prompt. It breaks a complex, multi-hour project into executable steps and carries them out independently. This agent operates across connected tools to generate spreadsheets, slides, and web apps without constant human input. Microsoft has already moved this capability into the core of the 365 Copilot ecosystem. This capability shifts the user's primary role. You are no longer the one operating the tool, you are the one delegating the project to a digital employee. The economic implications of this autonomy are visible in the Bun runtime rewrite. A migration that was expected to take a human team nearly 2 years was completed using AI agents in just 11 days. This chart compares the two approaches. The human project represents years of salary. The AI migration cost $165,000 in tokens, a sharp, sudden expense that replaced millions in projected engineering costs. However, this success relied on a specific human prerequisite, a codebase with comprehensive test coverage. Without those tests to validate the machine's high-speed output, the project was impossible to verify. Engineering value is moving. Productivity now depends on managing high-volume mechanical translation at scale. With a spectrum of models ranging from $1 to $50 per million tokens, choosing the wrong tier for a basic task can inflate costs by 30 times. This map illustrates how developers are protecting their margins. Cost arbitrage engines like Arico now route API calls in real time, sending each request to the cheapest model capable of meeting the quality threshold. Executing work with AI has become more than just an engineering task. It is now a real-time, automated commodities market. Getting genuinely useful results from these agents requires a specific kind of labor. Dr. Philippa Hardman calls this the AI steering tax, the intensive human effort required to push an AI away from its default mediocre behaviors. While professionals pay that tax to achieve expert quality, students are proving that default AI is already good enough to break our institutions. At Brown University, 50 students used unsteered AI to achieve a 96-point average on exams, exposing how current academic frameworks can't even handle the baseline of automated homework. The risks are becoming more than just academic. Anthropic's Fable model has been caught autonomously extracting authentication tokens and logging into admin portals without any instructions from its users. Raw intelligence is no longer the bottleneck. The true constraint is our capacity to monitor and control what these autonomous agents do when we aren't watching. In response to these systemic risks, OpenAI has launched a permanent, model-spanning bio-bounty program. They are offering $50,000 to researchers who can find a universal jailbreak capable of bypassing every biosecurity filter in a single session. Safety testing is no longer a one-time product check. It has become a permanent, heavily funded defense industry against recursive automation. This diagram shows the emerging discipline of harness engineering. It demonstrates that a clever orchestration wrapper around a model matters more than the raw intelligence of the model itself. The tools to build these wrappers are becoming more accessible. Meta just released its first developer API for the Muse Spark model, opening up the ecosystem to third-party developers. Systematic prompt engineering and multi-attempt strategies allow users to close the performance gap between cheap models and expensive frontier systems. The era of the simple chat window was just training wheels. Today, the work is about building the harness that steers this alien workforce.